G'day there, I'm Chris Harris. I'm a science teacher at Greater Shepparton Secondary College. Have been for the last 6.5 years now. And one of the newer positions that I take pride in is the position of one of our school's Marrung leads. When I moved to Shepparton, it was awesome. It was really visible how strong culture was here. And there were a number of people who were in community who made me feel really welcome. As a result of that, I saw and was more and more made aware of the need for educational equity in the First Nations community. And so in my position as a teacher, I started to investigate ways that I could achieve that. When I was growing up in Melbourne, or Wurundjeri country, I had a vague idea of local culture. I had a rough idea that there'd been, thousands and thousands of years worth of, people walking the land, but I had no opportunity to connect to that. The wonderful thing about being here is there are so many opportunities. It's only up the river but far out. The strength of culture here. When you get to see a student talk about what they understand totems to be, or what they understand the significance of the local rivers to be, when they can talk about land and water in terms of local language, it's really exciting. When you see a student who can confidently say that they are learning on Yorta Yorta and Bangarang country, that's something special. At each school there are a number of Marrung leads who are doing different things. At some schools they're focusing on the environment and they're thinking about, well, how can we make sure that local fauna and flora are up and visible? How can we make sure that language is shown around school? How can we make sure that students are connecting to culture in one way or another? How can we make sure that our school is culturally safe? How do we make sure that our processes and protocols are culturally safe? How do we make sure community feels welcome in our school? When you're thinking about community and culture, you're really giving yourself the opportunity to connect to something bigger than yourself.